It's starting to feel like tensions are...
Hold on a second. Let me just make sure that nothing goes wrong. Come on, close. There we go. I'm gonna show the annoying orange face for a second. And there we go. Okay. Please work, please work, please work, please work.
Something else you wanted? I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you. You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture. Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa. I would too, if I were you.
Caesar's veterans are making short work at the NCR. That's what I hear.
You're...
Oh.
Farewell.
Hey!
Sheriff, those black-armored devils might... You're becoming quite the political agitator. Something else you wanted?
Oh.
Something else you wanted?
Okay. I think he died. And yes, we did lose a bit of progress, but at least everything is functional. Besides, it's not all bad.
Please obey all weapon laws.
Shut up. By the way, we have permanently lost Arcade as a companion. But he'll come back during the battle. Hoover Dam.
Is it time?
Oh, it's time.
I'm ready when you are.
Good. You know what time it is.
All mine. Take this. Had enough? Take this.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
That's the only good thing that your parents have ever taught you. What? Nice job, Boone. This necessarily doesn't need to do good damage. Its only purpose really is for crits. If you're running a crit build, this will do good. And then you just attach it to whatever build you're currently using. Like a guns build. It would work with a guns build because it doesn't. You just gotta. Excuse me.
How's it going?
Gotta use that stun.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory. What? No, he... What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
Because he's an asshole.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. Alright, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance. Bye.
Don't worry.
Yeah? What?
Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here. Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them. Don't worry, Jack and I have talked it over. We'll talk up the idea of breaking the alliance.
I think my burp actually scared them off. It's both hilarious and horrifying at the same time.
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer?
No, he's not a murderer.
Not now, I'm busy.
What are you busy with? Looks like you're about to pickpocket. What?
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all. I've heard some things from my most trusted cons. It
I
makes
didn't
me
even give the
wonder
book
whether
to him.
this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory? Well spoken, traveler, well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
No. I did it wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it wrong. Dude, I'll finish this later.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream.
Hello.
Riot Child is actually just such a good perk.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water. If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array.
Oh wait, no.
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone. Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dreamed to one day rule the skies. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Might try holding your breath.
I'm glad. I've never been so...
Those damn bots are gone for good.
It's going to be a dream come true. That's tremendous. Exactly.
Thank you for visiting NewVegas.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door. Things are getting straight.
We've got our best rangers here now. All of a sudden, I like our chances a whole lot.
I'm glad you could make it. It's good to see such... At this rate, one Securitron is going to be enough to defend the...
Word is, those tough guy rangers are here. I ain't seen them myself.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Whoa, that's a doozy. I'll give it my best.
I've got my eye on you. You crossed the King.
Can't run.
Yes? That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic. Well, I don't officially have access to any more funds, but here. This is from me personally. There's more coming your way, too. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Good, you made it. Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned. Then you'll need to make sure none of them are left to do so. Good. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Just...
You're becoming quite the...
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. You've helped me see Caesar for what he is, and I thank you for that. But if you suggest that again, I will have your head. We'll remain until the camp is packed up.
Something else you wanted? I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now.
Yes.
An alliance? That's an interesting proposition. Any plan where I can throw packs of raiders at the enemy instead of my own soldiers is a good one. We don't have time for diplomacy. This battle is coming any time now. If the leader won't be budged, he'll have to be replaced. I want you to go back to Red Rock Canyon and assassinate this Papa Khan. Here, take this lockpicking gear. Your bet? Good luck.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar.
Who the hell are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates. There's some fire geckos in the lower levels of the vault. We need to get them gone so we can get to the sulfur. You go clear them out for us, and there'll be some caps for you. Great, get to it. Oh, and take this. There's some weird shit with this vault security, and some doors will only open if you have a key card. Have you wiped out those... You really don't know. I'm Samuel Cook. I was the brains behind the NCR CF prison break. A beautiful thing. Saved a little blast powder here, hit a makeshift weapon there, and one day I orchestrated a little symphony for the NCR.
Okay.
Heard there was an abandoned vault along this mountain ridge, and that the wildlife here had teeth big enough to keep the NCR away. It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction. If you're looking for humans, the Khans are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran past Vault 3. Supposedly, there are muties to the southeast. Bye.
First, why can't we be friends?
You're not one of us. If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for you. Thanks. Take his keycard. I tried hacking the locking mechanisms on the doors, but it seems the only way in is with one of these.
Best to lay low. The NCR and Primm are about to have out.
You're not exactly making friends with me, are you?
Just keep on walking. We've got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
I'm just gonna...
All mine.
Hello. Three.
Any lawman is after me.
I was gonna say, it just looks abandoned. It doesn't...
Yeah? Alright. What do you want to know? Cook is just an overambitious prick. He's gonna get us all killed.
Have you wiped out those geckos yet? Good. Hey, I got another job for you if you're interested. I want you to head to Red Rock Canyon north of here. Find Papa Khan and ask him if he'd allow the Powder Gangers to join up. Great. Come back as soon as you can.
So we're gonna get him to invite these guys, and we're gonna immediately nuke him. It's kind of cruel.
We'll begin readying the camp to move. We'll begin readying the...
Okay, I see what's going on now. Whoops.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the field.
We'll begin ready. You've helped me see Caesar for what he is.
Now that Motor Runner's dead.
I can't do it.
Not now, I'm busy.
Busy what? Raiding people? Nope. That did not work. Actually, there might be something I may be able to do. But I need a level up to do it. So let's go do some boomer quests. Because I can pass these repair checks. We're gonna fail the why can't we be friends quest though. Okay. Am I gonna level up?
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will.
The dog?
Isn't that bomber a beauty? An impressive piece of work.
Almost. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still in the building. Uh-oh, I stupid. Right, tribal village, let's go. We will kill a bunch of people and get XP for it. I hear the cazadors all around me and I'm like, oops. Whoops, I hit Rex with that. Oh, hi, mysterious stranger. I hope you like bees. 'Cause it's time for spelling. What if you reversed it? I hope you like spelling, 'cause it's time for bees. I keep hitting the dog. I don't want to hit the dog. Oh wait, there are enemies. I think he gave up. He just died. Let's go in here. What happened? Did people die in here or something? Oh, please let me be... Please let that be like a joke. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Dude was actually spinning so hard he flew. What are these bottle caps? No, these are casino chips. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Just kept going. Really having a bad day, huh? I thought I freed this place, but I wanted to make sure. I wish I could open the safe house. Maybe there's something at the old nuclear test site? Nice. And, yep. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Where is it? Mr. Where is it? Mr. Sandman? Gives you a 5% damage bonus to humans and you will gain 5 damage threshold against melee weapons and unarmed. It can't be knocked down in combat. When you're in with the Sandman perk, when you're in sneak mode, you gain the opportunity. No, maybe not. Piercing strike makes all of your unarmed and melee weapons, including thrown, negate 15 points of damage threshold. Unarmed. Heavy armor just isn't your thing, so you've learned how to customize light armor for maximum benefit. Gain 5% crit. It's actually kind of good. And I do extra damage with crits, so that's really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to gun runners.
Welcome, sir.
Power fist. That's what I need.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's fine. Bro just mysteriously exploded in bed.
From the strip is that House is dead. I hope the old bastard choked on his own. Something else you wanted? Without Papa Khan's guidance, I don't know what else to do. All right.
It's okay, we'll just kill all of Vault 19. That's not a bad thing, right? Right?
Well.
Yes. Did you have an update on the Khans? Excellent. You've done very well indeed. These tribals will make useful machete fodder. And if it should turn out we need their land later, well, it's not like we don't have the force to drive them out again. In the meantime, however, I have something else I want you to look into. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with. I need you to uncover what they're up to, and Liza O'Malley at the embassy may have some information for you as well. Dismissed.
Wait. Oh, there it is. I did want to...
What is it?
Real quick, we need to take a break.
I'll make my way.
Oh, it's you. Enemies.
Whether he's here or not, it'll be... Ah, there he is.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Bye.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
That's a good thing to see, huh? That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Old history, boss. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Brotherhood Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick wagon. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs. I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of the Raider tribe. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you. You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack, like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed, for the first time since the bombs had fallen. It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela. She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl. Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
Did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
Oh, alright. So I guess we just gotta go to, Ranger... no, not Ranger. Gotta go to the last guy. I forgot which one it was. Did Ranger Randy. Oh, I know. I know who it was. It was that one guy. He's at Forlorn Hope.
We signed a treaty with the Great Khans.
Howdy. What brings you back?
I guess I have to talk to him about his rifle.
Howdy. What brings... I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers use bolt action, but Score bets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. I guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and...
Yeah, we're doing the unmarked Raoul quest.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
Don't say that.
Not a second to talk about. Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing? Even if he can't use it anymore? Isn't that like asking you to come up with one of your brilliant schemes after suffering a crippling head wound? Oh, another one, I mean? I guess it reminds me of my own life. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel. And I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City. I found myself a little shack and started fixing things. Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want.
Las Vegas.
But it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way. This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much. No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. It took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Raphael. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage. By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. so I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts about whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I can still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on. You can bet on that, boss. I'm glad you decided to off one of the most powerful men in the Mojave. I found it in a custom shop. It was sort of my calling card. You know, Raul the Ghoul, the zombie vaquero of Mexico City. Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man. It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently.
Hell yeah. Mobius. I was thinking of making my own modded companion. Imagine this, Mobius Scorpion. Eh? What do you guys think? You think that would be a funny mod? Would you want Mobius following you around? But you'd have to complete the old world. Specifically, you'd have to complete Old World Blues, and you'd have to do it by passing the 100 science check and speech check for Baking Bean Mobius. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. There would have to be some sort of balance. I guess maybe not, since there technically is only one other Old World Blues follower. But I would prefer there be some sort of like cost or thing you have to do. And that one just makes the most sense to me. What's going on? Oh, fuck no. Wait, that thing's considered an animal? Okay, I guess. Mobius! Honestly, my favorite character from this DLC. I don't think anyone can hate him. He's too funny. Can I give one of them the valence thing? Where's the seeds, by the way? Oh, nice job, Rex. You blew yourself up. Hope you enjoyed.
You took care of them brains pretty good, baby.
Oh, yeah, fun fact to sleep to. The guy who voices the biological research station is the guy who voices Ulysses.
Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it in there. All the way down in that dark, moist earth.
Don't you love that?
So you beat the... used to. Guess you could say I got the blue.
Dr. Klein Glove. I kind of like the idea of like a tribal themed character. I guess I could also go for science. I got the blues. Give me the sonic emitter at the very least.
Look who's back.
Nope.
Look who's back.
What does it do? Does it go Mobius? Do I have...
Will sir be staying for...
Have you reset? Yes. Oh.
You heard of Doc Boney saying with the staff?
Will sir be staying...
Does he have microfusion? Yes. I gave... Whatever, it's fine. That's not what I wanted either. It's pretty funny.
Did blowing up that vault serve any purpose? Or do you just like explosions? Sure, boss.
So I can't go to that one, and I can't go to this one as well. Until I do very specific runs in, or specific endings in Lonesome Road. I could go back here if I wanted to. Laser rifle. Oh, that's right. Complimentary vouchers. I can make stim packs. I can make weapon repair kits. Fancy lad snack cakes. Demo charges. They weigh 2, though. I can make Radaway as well. Stim packs. It's kind of nice how you have like a base here. And you get free stuff. Leather armor. We can go back here. Normally you aren't allowed to, but I find it a little silly.
Looks like security systems did more to kill the people here than the bomb did. Hope there's a way out of this casino.
She's not here anymore. That should not be playing. I do want to see real quick if this mod allows you to actually go down and see Elijah. What's this? Today's physician. So that's a funny little goof. Is there a radio around here? 'Cause not what I wanted, but okay. I really do just want to see real quick. And I'll quick save just in case something happens. Huh. That's actually hilarious. He's locked down there. Oh. The hell? Shit. I guess there wasn't any enemies really around. Whatever. I just wanted to see if I can go back and kill Elijah after abandoning him down there. Actually, that does remind me though, there was something that I had to do.
Thank you for visiting NewVegas.
We're good for now.
Never been a big fan of gangs like the Fiend's boss. Hey.
What now?
Okay, so there is something you could do.
Oh, what is it? I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I think you know. I'm surprised you think you can manage without me, but it's your choice. Good luck out there. Hope...
What's up? Let's go make trouble. You did? Where? Oh my god, I mean, I thought... I don't even know what I thought might have happened to him. But you don't have a "this is good news" expression on your face. Trapped him? Where? It doesn't matter. He died when we all retreated to Hidden Valley. I didn't expect to see him again. No one did. Did he say anything when you met him? Anything at all? Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion. Yeah. Thought as much. He'd been fading away for a long time. Would you mind if I looked at the message? That was hard to watch. The parts I understood didn't matter. Past all the garbage, all it amounted to was goodbye. Sorry. Feel a little out of it. Head spinning a bit. Oh! I think he left me a gift. Maybe I can use it better than he did. See you around.
Huh.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door.
Before we do that, trying to think real quick. Trying to think of what I want to do. Let's do this quest, because this one's actually easy, and it got undone. I think it got undone. So, this one should be easy enough. You know, wowee, it's a surprise. First openly gay Fallout character, and she's not unbearable.
Hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I...
It's not that hard.
Wait, are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please...
No.
That's great to hear. Really great. So what brings you here?
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. At first it was a marvel to behold. It's this place. My inspiration ebbs and I don't know how to stop it. Wouldn't that be great? No, Mr. House filled it with concrete. Only a few rooms and halls remain. Most people don't understand what it means to grow up in a vault. Its corridors, its walls, radiate a warmth that feels safe. But here, everything is huge and threatening. You mean Mitch? Oh, it's been ages since I've heard the name. My sister and I used to call him Mole Butt. That was a long time ago. Before we exchanged the warmth of our home for the thin air of the wasteland. I feel haunted by something terrible. Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Ah, an educated fellow. Thank you for the offer, but I think I really can't go to see... Wait a minute. Yes, that's it. I have a camera. I've always wanted to see the dinosaur and its thermometer sign at Novac. The McCarran airfield and the Helios 1 power station signs are of much interest to my work. Thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this. Please, get me all the pictures. I'll compensate you accordingly. Oh, and if you need more camera film, then just come back and I'll get it for you.
By the way, fun fact, this is a weapon that shoots invisible bullets. So if you shoot the memorial with this thing, and they do 0 damage, it'll make the NCR guy, like, hate you. Right, let's go. Yo.
Move along.
Sure, later.
Oh, wait.
Aha! The brave photographer returns.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just what I need. Thank you, brave one. Here's some compensation for your work.
You have earned it, my friend. Now I can finally unveil my masterpieces to the world, all thanks to you.
I get what he means. This place is threatening.
Just lost a month's caps.
Oh, you want caps, my friend? I can get caps very easily. LVB station?
Self-control is a virtue.
It was a matter of time before someone got to Mr. It's good to have the cons on.
Hello. Did you need something? Well, there's Vault 21 and the NCR Embassy. Both places are located on the south side of the Strip. Vault 21 is a small hotel and gift shop. It's not as nice as the casinos, but it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper. The NCR Embassy is the headquarters for the NCR on the Strip. The ambassador and his offices are there, as well as the MP headquarters. Well, there's the Lucky 38, Ultralux, Gamora, and the Tops. Don't know much about it, to tell the truth. That's where Mr. House and his Securitrons are set up, and no one's been in there as long as people can remember. Probably best that you just ignore it. The Tops is the cool place to be right now. Lots of entertainment and shows going on there, as well as the gambling. If you want to catch a show and have a few drinks, you should definitely hit up the Aces Theater in the Tops. Gamora is the favorite of the NCR troops on the Strip. If you like girls, alcohol, gambling, and drugs, then Gamora is just the place for you. The Ultralux is the nicest casino on the Strip. Real high-end, extravagant, and expensive. Best you have a lot of caps if you want to go there. Sir.
Our side, but I hope they keep him out of the Strip. The savages smell like big one's ass.
Welcome to Vegas. Make your visit a peaceful one.
It was a matter of time before...
Or anything else I can do, maybe?
You're back. Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be. Yep.
Oh, I thought I was gonna break my legs there.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Yes? What is it? Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing NewVegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
Caesar's dead, sorry.
Bye.
See, there's no planning. His head is removed from his shoulders. Light. Crit chance. So that's 10 crit. So that's 10 crit chance just for my armor alone. That's really good. It's a ton of crit for no reason. Oh, hold on. I'll test out my crit chance. Oh, never mind. Everyone's dead. Oh, whatever. Black blood sausages? Oh yeah. I'll make a couple of those. What's this? Cure animal poison. Endurance -1. Rads. -5 per 10 seconds. Sure. Maybe. Cloud Kiss? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cloud Kiss lethal. Sure. Alright. Enough experience gaining. We got some shit to do. First off,
the recent disturbance has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize.
Howdy, son. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon. Howdy. Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all. What more you want? He's a slithering snake, what he is. One of the biggest landowners this side of the Colorado, and it's all stolen, I tell you. All that money buys him any NCR senators he wants. Scoundrels like Heck. There's just no way for us small folks to get by, much less prosper, kid. I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard. All right, kid. I'm taking a liking to you. Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions. I reckon you could help me figure out what he's doing in town. Tell you what, that chiseler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultra Lux.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapon? My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. Please, enjoy your stay. Farewell.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me. Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Walking in tribal outfits.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. Ta-ta!
How may I be of service, sir? Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? Good. I hope that young man gets some closure after all he's been through. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last. Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father. Indeed.
Trouble.
You like that?
Come on!
You like that?
Consider cannibalism if I eat the paste and it's from a dude. Or is the thin red paste like, I don't know, like,
You'd be crazy to put your money on either side of the battle.
I don't know. Oh, nope. You guys like that reference? Ah, here he is. Dude.
Who are you?
Nope.
You don't know? Oh, good. That's good. So they didn't send you after me. Where's the gentleman I'm supposed to meet? The devil he did? He was supposed to meet me days ago. Are you in Mortimer's employ then? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake. The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her. Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him.
Huh.
The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the strip. I don't know exactly, I wasn't in on it. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels. I could sponsor you as an honorary member. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of NewVegas cuisine. He just has to get them over the taboo. I don't... Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere. Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
I think he's dead.
We're just pushing our luck by signing a treaty.
I just want to see. I just want to see. Is that gonna insta-fill? I'll do that later. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I was stuck in the wall. Need to get to the gourmand.
Welcome to the Ultralux. Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. And it...
Hold on. Oh. We've already done this. We've already done this. That's why I've been skipping some lines and only playing the important stuff. I had to reset because of a bug. Back to a previous save point.
You, what do you think you're doing? First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server? What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough. Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone. Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. Leave me alone. What, me? The supreme ruler of the Nevada dining scene? Teach some low-life half-wits how to make food that doesn't smell like burning excrement? Do you think it would sell? You're pushing your luck. Here, I have a few copies on me. We're gonna have a real problem if this thing isn't a hit. Well, what do you want? I'm very busy here. No, it'll ruin my ingredients.
Oh no. I think it's another one. I mentally broke him and then just killed him. Okay, so what do I do? Survival, improvise a meal of imitation human.
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me. How may I assist? Right away.
Need to just
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. All right, fine. I'm right behind you.
What?
Come on, move it.
Because I can't do it right now. Or I can only do one.
Caesar's fate was sealed from the start.
Oh, wait a minute. You should probably go talk to her.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do, but one can hardly call it work.
No. She didn't have the one that I wanted. I was gonna say, hey, look.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself. Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let them starve. I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Those Legion elite troops are bad blood.
I'm glad those damn bots are
How may I be of service? Indeed.
gone for good.
Hello there.
Guess that means that if I want to...
It sounds like the king was made nice with the NCR and Freeside. Seems like there was room for two flies on that same bit of dung after all. Being an honorary member isn't the same as being a real member, but it still makes you better than everyone else.
I guess I have to do this if I want to do it properly. Okay, you gotta admit, that was pretty cool. It just launched his whole body right over.
Our rangers are going to show everyone what happens when we're
You
pissed
done
off.
right by me. I appreciate it.
Howdy.
Looks like Mr. House ran out of luck, huh? What do you need? It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was...
Ooh, gambling.
Beg your pardon.
I thought I could talk to that other guy, but...
We're just pushing our luck by signing a treaty with those savage cons.
Humbly at your service.
Huh. Not that one. Not that one. Okay. Three. Hit it. Eight. 18. Wrong. No, all wrong. 18. 21. Right? Yeah. That is... Okay. $15. 19. BetMax. That is 5, 8, 18. Ooh.
You'd be crazy to put your money on either side of the coming battle.
Humbly at your...
No. I don't have any.
Our rangers are going to show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
Greetings.
Really? Really? 3? Oh. Close enough. What's the point of surrendering? Does that even work? No. Three, 2. $19. That's too close. Good night, man. I'm gonna probably finish up soon myself. I just wanted to get some gambling in. Ace, 6. So it's 12, 14, 16, 21. $16. Alright, yeah. I think I'll quit for now. I'll come back tomorrow, don't worry. It was fun to hang out for my birthday. You guys have a good night. Sleep well. Oh. Oh, I got flashed by the bright light. Alright, good night, guys. You guys have good rest. Sleep well.